welcome to CC Cycle 2 Week 10. Here's what we did for our Community Day this week. Do a quick recap for timeline. Japan's Heian period is kind of like the island of Japan. So Japan's Heian period is Stackham, so Japan's Heian period. Then Charlemagne crowned Emperor of Europe, so we're going to do Charlemagne crowned Emperor, and then it's the E with a sash, so Charlemagne crowned Emperor of Europe. Alfred the Great of England, and we're going to pump our hands for Alfred the Great, and then England is we're going to have a flat hand and grab it, so Alfred the Great of England. And then Eric the Red, so Eric the Red is you kind of touch your red lip. Eric the Red and Leif Erikson the baby. Norse explorers, we're going to do explorers, so Eric the Red and Leif Erikson, Norse explorers. And then Vladimir the First of Kiev is V, and then so we're going to do Vladimir the First, and then you twist it. So Vladimir the First of Kiev is Byzantine Emperor Basil II. So we're going to do a B, so Byzantine, a sash again, so Emperor Basil II. So we're going to do a 2 and twist. And then there's some music, and then we go East-West Schism of the Church. This week's math, we had the squares, doing the skip counting the squares. And instead of playing the app song this week, we just repeated the numbers so that the kids could get familiar with the numbers. And so we just went down like that. For Southeast Asia, geography, I just color coded it. And so we had a capital A for Afghanistan, a P, Pakistan, India, Kolkata, and then we had the Arabian Sea. And so the kids just pointed to each of those areas, and then we erased them. For science this week is all of the planets, and so I just have this little printout, and each of the kiddos got to point to them as we said them in order from closest to the sun to the furthest to the sun. For our history sentence this week, tell me about the history of Russia. We played the app song. We also recited the words, and then we did some hand signs. So Vladimir the First brought Christianity to Russia in the 900s. So we just did a 9 for the 900s. In the 1500s is just 5. Tsar Ivan the Terrible, and so it's kind of like a scared face. So Tsar Ivan the Terrible unified Russia. And then Peter the Great, we kind of pump our hands, Peter the Great. And then Catherine the Great, we did letter C with a sash. So Catherine the Great expanded, and so we just expanded and westernized Russia in the 1700s, and that was just a 7 for 1700s. Latin this week, it's a repeat of a previous week, and so first conjugation, pluperfect tense. We just sang the song of the app, eram, eris, erit, eramus, eritus, erant. First conjugation, pluperfect tense. Demonstrative pronouns, we used the pronoun song for that, and this week it goes demonstrative pronouns, this, that, these, those. And then for fine arts, this week we just kind of did a recap for the previous weeks, learned some rhythm, and then reviewed notes, and we labeled what a measure would look like, so the bar lines, the measure, the notes, and how many counts per beat. And then we also did some practicing with like for a whole note, we'd have 4 beats and be ta. So we practiced that. And then we also used our tin whistles, and we did the first 3 notes of Mary Had a Little Lamb so that they could practice this week. For science, we did a rocket exercise and just kind of explained what fuels the rockets and gets them into outer space. And we talked about the law of gravity, keeps everything down. And then we used force to push up the rocket with 2 elements, hydrogen and oxygen, which are the same as in water, interestingly enough. And we just used stump rockets to launch our rockets, and the kids got to see how far they could toss them. I think that is a wrap for this week. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.